Let me just have this first and then I will talk. So today is Sunday the 15th of August 2021. Currently 10:50 in the morning. You know me, I'm just gonna ramble on a little bit. Have a bit of a rant. I was on Sky Arts watching a biography of Robert Mitchum, among a few other things. What did strike me the most was the fact that he did grow up during the Great Depression. Robert Mitchum was born a little while before World War One ended, so he was, in adolescence when, Wall Street crashed and the Great Depression happened. And if I'm honest with you, that kind of sounds familiar because we're going through a pandemic ourselves. Robert Mitchum, so if I remember correctly, his dad was already dead way before the Depression, and his mum had to have him bounce around between family members, relatives, jumping on trains, probably sleeping around. At one point, he even went to jail for vagrancy, if I remember what that is. Nobody uses that term anymore, so I'm struggling to remember what the term vagrancy even means. Breaking into the house, breaking into someone's house, something like that. He went to jail for vagrancy when he was 16. He didn't let that define him, because he went on to become one of Hollywood's famous actors. The point I'm trying to make here is, we're going through a rough time, and it's hard for us to be okay with the fact that it's happening, and feel grateful that we're still alive, and we're still doing what we're doing right now. But if we look back at the guy himself, that he didn't, if anything happened to him during that time, affect him. He just went on to do great things for himself. So that got me thinking, why can't I do great things for myself, regardless of anything that's happening, like COVID? I can still pursue my dreams. At the moment, you're watching this 19-year-old who really does not know how to talk in front of a camera talk about this guy in relation to his life. Well, not just my life, really. He was part of a generation that grew up during the Depression, a rough time financially, not just in America, but the whole world. I am part of a generation that's growing up during a pandemic, which also affects the entire world. So, when I say I'm not the only one that would be saying this, I really mean I'm not the only one who would be saying this. I'm letting this pandemic phase me a little bit. Not just because it's happening, because, my personal life is very, very complicated. I'd like to have a go at producing TV shows. I'd like to have a go at directing TV shows. I was about to say filming. I mean, I would be part of the filming experience, but, producing and directing, along with, writing scripts. And I'd like to have a go at acting as well. I mean, you'd be wondering why, since, again, I'm so awkward on camera. I'm gonna try my best to change that. Even if I struggle to do so, that's part of it. That's part of the experience. I have to struggle. And besides, I know a few people who can, tailor certain characters to fit my style. I mean, Manny knows what I'm talking about. If you're not watching this, Manny, then I don't know what's going on. If you are watching this, then you know exactly what I'm talking about with 21, with Bucharest. And yes, I will be in your final major project. I will be in your final major project, alright? Because I don't mind being the victim. I actually kind of enjoy it now. I mean, I even enjoyed it back then, but I enjoy it even more now. If you enjoyed this rant, just let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell, follow my socials and other stuff. Everything's in the description down below. Just know that we're gonna get through this. We'll get out of this pandemic. We'll get out of this challenging time. Just like we're able to get out of every challenging time. Just like Robert Mitchum did. I'm going to shut up. And I'm going to try and get this edited. So, I'll see you guys, talk to you guys later, I guess. Some other time. Goodbye.